Good morning, friends. I am Teddy Hicks, and I am reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Sounded like I almost forgot my own name there for a second, didn't it? Today's March 25th, 2026, and our affirmation is, I can just observe my emotions. Emotions can be super uncomfortable, can't they? It seems like feelings can hurt so much, you'd be willing to do anything to relieve the pain. Our minds trick us into thinking we need to do something to fix it when we are unhappy. But maybe the actions we take in that frame of mind aren't always very productive. What are your options when you're upset about something? You could retaliate against the person who hurt you. You could shut down and close off from help and support. You can engage in some harmful but effective distraction. Or you could just experience the way you feel. You could sit quietly and explore what's going on. You could take deep, conscious breaths and allow your body to relax. You could give yourself a break and allow time for that parasympathetic nervous system to kick in and calm you down. And you could remind yourself that feelings are temporary and things will be different tomorrow, and you're learning exactly what you need to learn right now. Love, Teddy. This one is really, it seems like really overly simplistic. I even like reading it just now, I think, oh, that sounds ridiculous. But this has been one of the most challenging things for me to learn how to do for myself. And it's actually mind-blowing how powerful it is when you put it into practice, because you don't realize how strong those instincts to relieve the discomfort are in you, right? And so when you're upset, when you're hurt, when you're angry, your mind immediately goes to what can we do about this? We need to take action. We need to fix this, or we need to hurt someone in response. We need to have a reaction to this feeling that we're having inside. And the things we do in that state of mind aren't going to help us, right? And also, part of the process of dealing with emotions more effectively, becoming more self-aware, generating a higher level of consciousness within yourself, is learning how to just experience that kind of discomfort without needing to do anything about it. And it is a lot harder than it sounds, but I have to say it's powerful because you learn so much about yourself in those moments. I can remember very specific times when I first started to try to do this, when I was upset about something, when I was super anxious. That's really one of my Achilles heel is anxiety. Just learning how to be with that rather than running around trying to resolve it or escape from it or distract myself from it. I think that's what a lot of people do. They have a drink, they go and eat a bunch of food, they, plot revenge against the person who hurt them. It's all normal, right? We're trying to escape and relieve ourselves from that pain and somehow balance the scales if we feel like we've been wronged. But sitting with it and just letting the feeling be in your body and exploring what it looks like for you, what's coming up for you. Even just thinking about, gosh, I'm having the strongest urge to go do X, Y, and Z right now. I wonder what that's about. Just getting curious about what's happening in your body and in your mind and in your heart when you're having those big emotions is such a powerful way to, first of all, get more control over how you respond to upsetting things, right? Like, you don't want to be at other people's whims. You don't want to allow yourself to be jerked around like that and have these strong responses and do things that you might regret in that upset state of mind. And just to learn about what's going on with you and what you really need in that moment, right? You don't need to distract yourself. You don't need to retaliate. You need to learn more about yourself. Why is this triggering you so much? Why are you so upset about this thing? That's when you really get what is going on with you. And that's when you can really learn to heal on a deeper level rather than just dealing with the surface level of these emotions in a very superficial way. So it's uncomfortable, but think today about how you can just observe your emotions rather than needing to act on them, do anything about them, escape from them, relieve them in the moment. Just be with them for a minute or two or 10 minutes or however long it takes, and just notice what's going on. Notice what urges you're having. Notice why these emotions feel so strong for you. Notice why what just happened is triggering you so strongly. And that is when you really learn a lot about yourself. That's when you can really learn to deal with things better in your life, because you'll understand yourself better and you'll have more control over how you respond to the things that are happening around you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was helpful for you today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with the next one. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.